सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ सुखं नित्यं स्वप्रकाशं व्यापकं नामरूपयोः अधिष्ठानं बुद्ध्यबोध्यं बुद्धेर्दृग्यत्तु निर्मलम् अपारं सर्ववेदान्तवेद्यं प्रत्यक्परं महः तदेवाहं न मत्तोऽन्यदिति मे निश्चिता मतिः. Page 87, topic 155, fourth line. कल्पितवस्तूनां सर्वेषां कारणं तु तदधिष्ठानचैतन्याश्रित तदावरक अज्ञानमेव तस्मादधिष्ठानचैतन्यात् अपरोक्षज्ञानेनैव अज्ञानं तत्कार्यञ्च सर्वमारोपितं निःशेषं निवर्तते. Nischala discussing about Anirvachaniya Khyati, in which we have two types of adhyasa, P1 and P2, and we have two types of ignorance, IV1 and IV2, and we have two types of consciousnesses, as it were, CV1, CV2. These two types based upon external and internal, Bahya and Antara. One set of three belongs to external, Bahya Prapancha, Bahya Vastu. Another triad belongs to Antara, internal, our own mind inside. So, P1, that is Arthadhyasa, Sarpa, can be negated by rope knowledge, Rajjujnanena. So, Rajjujnanam, the rope knowledge, removes Sarpa, the snake, rope snake. That is P1 goes away. Now the subject matter is about P2, how this Jnanadhyasa, Sarpa Jnanam, can go away from the mind. For that also we need Adhisthana Jnanam. CV2 knowledge is required. CV1 knowledge is required for Sarpadhyasa removal. CV2 knowledge is required, Adhisthana Jnanam is required for P2 removal, Jnanadhyasa removal. Here Nischala gives two types of answers. We are seeing the first answer, which is not exact answer but a hypothetical answer. And second, 156 onwards, he gives revised answer, that is the original answer. But first answer is also possible, that is also his beautiful presentation, that nivritti, the removal of that sarpa jnanam, jnanadhyasa, can happen in two ways. Laya rupa nivrittihi, atyantiki nivrittihi. Layarupa nivrittihi, atyantiki nivrittihi. Now those two words examples also we saw. Ghatasya, patasya svopodana bhuta tantuvihi saha daha. Once the tantu, the thread is burned down totally, this is called atyamtika nashaha. Completely the product and cause, both of them are destroyed, atyantika nivritti. Whereas ghatasya dvamse, when pot is destroyed, pot only merges into clay, it's a karanam. It is only layarupa nivritti. These are the two examples given here. So P1 goes by atyantika nivritti and P2 goes away by layarupa nivritti. What is layarupa nivritti? We are seeing, even though Nischaladasa says, even though I accept, you are right, that adhisthana jnanam is required. Without that, P2 cannot be destroyed. But this layarupa nivritti, I will explain how it is possible. Kalpita vastunam sarvesham. For example, a tree, it can be two ways it can be destroyed. Suppose tree branches are growing and coming on the way, you can cut the branches. That is a temporary removal of that obstruction of the tree. That is layarupa nivritti. Again, branches may come again. That is temporarily, once you remove the branches, it is called layarupa nivritti. If you uproot the tree totally, it cannot again grow once you have uprooted the tree. That is nasharupa nivritti. So two types of nivritti possible. Like that, here also we are going to talk about that layarupa nivritti, kalpita vastunam sarvesham. All object, whatever real fact, are superimposed. Karanam tu tad adhisthana chaitanya ashrita avaraka ajnanameva. So ajnanam alone is the cause for all. That means what is the cause of P2? The cause of P2 is IV2, which is located in CV2. So P2 temporarily resolve into IV2. Temporarily. It can resolve into IV2. How it can resolve? Tasmad adhisthana chaitanya aparoksha jnanena eva ajnanam tat karyam cha sarvam aropitam nissesham nivartate. So this is the sentence, the author accepting the Purvapakshi's contention. I accept adhisthana chaitanyam CV2 jnanam alone, aparoksha jnanena, by its direct knowledge alone, eva ajnanam, ignorance, tat karyancha, the ignorance and its cause means sarpadhyasa, sarpajnanam adhyasa, karyamcha, sarvam aropitam, what are all superimposed, nissesham, totally nivartate, they are can be removed. Ignorance is the material cause, therefore the false entity also can be resolved. Now up to here we saw in the last class. Continuing. Karyasya karane layarupa nivrittistu vinapi adhisthana jnanam jayeta. One sentence I will read and explain, then only you can follow easily. Karyasya, now layarupa is possible without adhisthana jnanam also. What is that? Karyasya karani. karyam, the effect, karane, its cause, into its cause, layarupa nivrittihi. So it resolve, layarupa, it resolve into, even samsara also goes away when you go to sleep. That is what he says. Layarupa nivrittistu adhisthana jnanam vina api. Even without the knowledge of the adhishtanam, the substratum also, jayeta, it is possible. How? He gives example. Sushuptau pralaye cha sakala padarthanam vina eva adhishthana jnanam ajnane swakarane laye bhavati. Sushuptau, in sleep. Pralayecha. In sleep, when we go to sleep, we forget the whole vyavaharika prapancha. This is not appearing. When you go to deep sleep, even swapna prapancha also disappear. Pralayecha, even in pralaya also. Sakala padarthanam, all these objects, vina eva, adhisthana jnanam vina eva, without the knowledge of adhisthana jnanam, ajnane swakarane laye bhavati. Ajnane, in all of us, our sleep, we go into our own ignorance. Ajnane karane, because ajnana is the karanam for all superimpositions. Your dream is also projected, even Jagrata also projected according to Vedanta. Therefore, all these which are projected by the Ajnanam, Ajnanam is the locus, which Ajnanam is in Adhisthana Chaitanyam. Therefore, Swakarane laye bhavati, in its cause, that is Ajnane, Ajnane Swakarane laye bhavati, in Sushupti. That is why we don't remember anything, no arthadhyasa, no jnanadhyasa, no adhyasa at all in deep sleep. That's why every one of us enjoy good sleep. Tada sarva drishya padartha laya hetuhu tat 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 bhoga prada karmo parama eva evameva antarapi adhisthana sakshijnanam sarpajnanam nivartate tatra sarpajnana vishayibhuta sarpabhava eva sarpajnana nivrittehe karanam bhavati ithancha rajjujnanena sarpo nivartate tatascha sarpajnana vishayibhuta sarpabhava eva sarpajnanasya layarupa nivrittau nimittam bhavati. Very brilliant presentation. Now, tada, then, sarva drishya padartha laya hetu. All the drishya padartha means that whatever object you see, sarva drishya padartha, what is the laya hetu? Where they dissolve goes into tat tat bhoga prada karmo parama eva. So, Jagrat prapancha prarabdha, as long as prarabdha is there, Jagrat prapancha you work out and you interact. When you go to sleep, your Jagrat prarabdha cessation takes place. Cessation takes place. Even in Swapna also, Swapna prapancha anubhava also, bad dreams, horrible dreams comes because of karma. Prarabdha karma only, bad dreams comes, good dreams also will come. So because of prarabdha alone, these waking world interactions going on and dream world interactions are also going on. But when you go to sleep, what happened? Tat tat bhoga prada karma uparama. Tat tat means Jagrat and Swapna. Jagrat prapancha give Jagrat prapancha bhoga, And Swapna Prapancha gives Swapna Prapancha Bhoga, the pleasure. Prada Karma Uparama, the Prarabdha Karma is Uparama, temporarily cessation takes place there. Evam eva. Similarly, there do you have any adhisthana jnanam? Without adhisthana jnanam also, samsara nivritti has taken place for 6 hours or 8 hours. If you sleep, good sleep. Samsara nivritti has taken place. And when in dream also, you are in different world. Different world. This samsara is not there, but swapna samsara is there. So in Jagrat, Swapna Samsara is not there. In Swapna, Jagrat Samsara is not there. In deep sleep, both are not there. Because karma is what you can call, we have stopped for some time, in deep sleep time. Adhisthana Jnana is there? No. No Adhisthana Jnana. But Ajnani wake up as it is, as Ajnani. That's why in Kaivalyopanishad, Punascha Janmantara Karma Yogat Saiva Jiva Swapiti Prabuddha Puratraye Kridati Yascha Jivaha Tatastu Jatam Sakalam Vichitram. This shloka tells the same idea here. So, Evameva Adhishtanam. But whereas Jnani wakes up, he wakes up because he is a Jnani. After waking up also no samsara for him. For Ajnanis, samsara also wakes up. Samsara means what? Again, corona problem, this problem, that problem, water problem, vegetable problem. So many problems everybody is facing now. Lot of tension again starts. So therefore, but Jnani, after waking up also, he sees the entire universe as another dream. Also like a dream only. It is also unreal. So Adhisthana Sakshi Jnanam Vina Evameva Antara means without. Without Adhisthana Jnanam Api Sarpa Jnanam Nivartate. Similarly, Sarpa Jnanam also can go away. Sarpa Jnanam means P2. Okay. Tatra Sarpajnana Vishayibhuta Sarpa Bhava Eva. What is the reason for the removal of P2? Only same thing. Sarpajnanam, Sarpa has gone. Rajjujnanena Sarpa Abhava. Snake gone. So that alone, Sarpa Bhava Eva, the absence of Sarpa alone, Arthadhyasa removal alone, Sarpa Jnana Nivrittehe Karanam Bhavati. So Arthadhyasa alone, Arthadhyasa removal, because of Rajjujnanam, Arthadhyasa Sarpa gone, same Rajjujnanam. Once P1 is not there, P2, how it can exist inside the mind? Sarpa Jnanam Sit Nivrittehi Karanam Bhavati. That alone is the cause. Arthadhyasa Nivrittihi eva Jnanadhyasasyapi Nivrittihi Bhavati. Rajjujnanena Ekdam. This is in Hindi. Ekdam means simultaneously in one stroke. By Rajjujnanam, rope knowledge, Sarpa goes away, Sarpa knowledge also goes away. Both P1, P2 Nivrittehe Karanam Bhavati. Ithancha. In this manner, Rajjujnanena, by the rope knowledge, Sarpaha Nivartate, Sarpadhyasa goes away. Tatascha. Similarly, Sarpa Jnana Vishayibhuta Sarpa Bhava Eva. This Sarpa Abhava Eva, Sarpa Jnana Vishayam. Okay, Sarpa Jnanam inside. P2, what is the object? P1. P2, Sarpa Jnana means P2. Its Vishaya is P1, Vishayibhuta Sarpa Abhavaha. The absence of that P1 alone is the cause for the removal of P2 eva sarpajnanasya layarupa nivrittau. This is called layarupa nivrittihi nimittam bhavati. P1 alone is the cause for the P2 laya karanam bhavati. That is the answer. Now with this laya rupa nivrittihi over. Now next we are going to see the revised answer in 156. I will read this portion. Very very important portion, very mind boggling for those who are very interested in a deep subject of Shastra like this, Advaitic epistemology. Again, continuation. Topic 156. Rajjujnana samaye sarpajnanadhisthana bhuta sakshi bhanamapi sambhavatiti samadhanam athava sarpaha tadjnanancha ityubhayamapi rajjujnanenaiva nivartate तथा हि रज्जु साक्षात्कार समये अंतःकरणं नेत्रद्वारा बहिर्निर्गत्य रज्जुदेशं प्राप्य तत्समानाकारा भवति. अतः रज्जु साक्षात्कार समये मृत्युपहित चैतन्यं रज्जोपहित चैतन्यं च इत्युभयमप्येकी भवति न तयोरस्ति भेदः. Up to here we will see now Rajju Jnana Samaye. When the rope knowledge take place, at that time Rajju Jnana Samaye. This is, he is going to be second revised answer is Badha Rupa Nivrittihi. Badha Rupa Nivrittihi means Adhisthana Jnanam is happening there simultaneously. There is no question of P2 remaining. P1 goes simultaneously, P2 also goes because of Adhisthana Jnanam. Rajju Jnana Samaye, at the time of rope knowledge arise, Sarpa Jnana Adhisthana Bhuta Sakshi Bhanam. Sarpa Jnana means P2, Adhishtanam, its Adhishtanam is CV2. What is that CV2? Sakshi Bhanam. Sakshi Bhanam means that consciousness version number 2 is evident, illumined. Bhanamapi sambhavati is taking place. Iti samadhanam. This is the answer. Athava, athava means to explain further. Sarpaha tadjnanancha. Sarpaha P1, tadjnanam means sarpajnanam P2. Cha iti ubhayamapi, both of them Rajjujnanenaiva nivartate. Now you can understand Sanskrit is very simple. Only by Rajjujnanam, so rope knowledge, both of them are eliminated. This much is study about Rajjujnanam, means erroneous perception we are studying. Why? I told you again, I will remind you. This erroneous perception of this rope snake only for the purpose of Dashtanta finally. So if you are very thorough in this, this Brahma Satyam Jagan Mithya is Kartalamalakam. Very simple. Those who focus on each word, for them it will become very easy later. Sarpagnatadjnanam cha iti ubhayamapi rajjujnanenaiva nivartate. Tatha hi, to explain, Rajju Sakshatkara Samaye. Rajju Sakshatkara means Rajju Jnanam. Sakshatkara means here Jnanam. Rajju Jnanam time What happens actually? This we know already. Again, he is revising. Antakaranam netradvara bahirhi nirgatya. When you see that rope, now this is rope. This is rope in my hand. Okay, rope. What happened? Your eye is looking at the rope. Okay, my eyes are also looking at the rope. Netra dwara bahir nirgatya. So the vision, perception goes out. Rajju desham prapya, and it occupies, envelops the rajju, rope. Tat samanakara bhavati. Tat samanakara means same rajju shape. Thought always, vritti goes and takes the shape of that object. Whatever object it sees, that object, vritti doesn't have its own shape. It is shapeless. Once it occupies, just as water doesn't have shape, if you pour in that any container, it takes the shape of that container. Like that only. Here also, vritti just samanakara means rajju akara bhavati. Ataha rajju sakshatkara samaya. Now rajju sakshatkaram. Now rope knowledge you have got. Rope knowledge. What happened? Vritti upahita chaitanyam. As the vritti pervades there, that vritti upahita chaitanyam means that chaitanyam CV2 associated with the thought also pervades there, pervades in the rope. So CV2 also rajju upahita chaitanyancha iti ubhayamapi eki bhavati. So rajju upahita chaitanyam, vritti upahita chaitanyam. So rajju upahita chaitanya means that chaitanyam associated with the rope, and that chaitanyam associated with vritti, once it pervades, this chaitanyam and that chaitanyam both are one and the same. And that's what he says. Rajju upahita chaitanyancha iti ubhayamapi. What ubhayam? Vritti upahita chaitanyam, that is CV2. Rajju upahita chaitanyam CV1. Both of them are ubhayamapi eki bhavati, become one. Na tayoho bhedaha asti. There is no difference between both of them. He further explained how they are, both are one and the same. Why they are not two? Because the difference is because of upadhi. The difference is because of upadhi. That upadhi, they join together, and the difference to CV1 and CV2, two are not there. Really speaking, they are only one. That he explains further now. How the upadhi makes the consciousness also as though two. Really speaking, they are one only. At next page, 88. Atrayam hetuhum nahi kvachidapi chaitanyasyaasti bhedaha swarupataha kintu upadhi nibandhana eva saha vrityupahita chaitanyasya rajjupahita chaitanyasya cha bheda prayojaka upadhi vrittihi rajjuscha यदा वृत्तिः रज्जुः च इति उपाधिद्वयं विभिन्नदेशस्थं तदा तदुपहितचैतन्ययोर्भेदः सिद्ध्यति यदा तु उपाधयोरेकदेशस्थं भवति तदा न उपहितचैतन्ययोर्भेदः अयमर्थः वेदान्त परिभाषादि ग्रन्थेषु प्रसिद्धः विभिन्नदेशस्थोपादिभ्याम् एव उपहितचैतन्ययोर्भेदः कल्प्यते द्वयोरपि उपाधयोरेकदेशस्थत्वे तत्तु ताभ्यामुपहितचैतन्यम् अपि एकमेव इति सिद्ध्यति उक्तरीत्या रज्जुसाक्षात्कारदशायां रज्जूपहितचैतन्यं वृत्त्युपहितचैतन्यं च इत्येतद् उभयमेकी भवति तत्र साक्षिचैतन्यमेव वृत्त्युपहितचैतन्यम् इत्युच्यते अन्तःकरणे तद्वृत्तौ च स्थित्वा अपि असङ्गतया तयोः एव अवभासकचैतन्यमात्रस्य साक्षित्व अभिधानात् उक्तरीत्या रज्जुसाक्षात्कारसमये साक्षिचैतन्यस्य रज्जूपहितचैतन्यस्य च अभेदः सिद्धः रज्जूपहितचैतन्यं च रज्जुज्ञानेन अवभासते रज्जूपहितचैतन्यात् अपृथग्भूतं साक्षिचैतन्यमपि रज्जुज्ञानेनैव अवभासते एवं रज्जुसाक्षात्कारसमये सर्पज्ञानाधिष्ठानभूतसाक्षिचैतन्यस्य भानसत्वात् तत्र कल्पितसर्पज्ञानस्यापि निवृत्तिः सम्भवति. Very nice portion. See, I will tell you, see, both are one and the same. Now you see the two containers are there. See, small space. Already I showed this example. Once again I am showing that alone is presented in this whole paragraph. Language looks as though it is difficult, but simple thing. See, small space in the small vessel container, big space in the big container. This is like a CV1 and this is CV2, or either you take this is CV2, this is CV1, like, okay, two spaces are there now, small space, big space, correct? Small space in small container, big space in big container. Now how to make them both one and the same? Simple, you put this small one in the bigger one. You put the small one in the bigger one. Now space become one or not? Eki bhavati. Because upadhi, this is one upadhi, this is one upadhi. Because upadhis are two different, distinct, therefore you talk about small space, big space. Small space, big space. This small space, big space is because of upadhi. Because both are different. Once they become eki bhavati, you can say small space and big space now. Can you use that word? No. Only one space inside. Only one space. Because two upadhis are in one place now. That is what is the subject matter in this whole paragraph. Okay. Now you can enjoy. See. Atra ayam hetuhu. Further elaboration, if I do, I'll give the reason. Hetu. Nahi क्वचिदपि चैतन्यस्य अस्ति भेदः स्वरूपतः. Really speaking, स्वरूपतः originally चैतन्यस्य भेदः न अस्ति. There is no भेदम in chaitanya. Just as there is no भेदा in space, like that in chaitanyam also, consciousness also, there is no भेदा. Really speaking, kintu, but upadhi nibandhana eva saha. Because of upadhi only. Upadhi is the cause. When upadhi or enclosure, we can call it as enclosure. One upadhi is different. This chaitanyam also different. One is rajju, avachinna chaitanyam, another is vrittyupahita chaitanyam. So vrittyupahita chaitanyasya, vritti means thought. That consciousness which is associated with the thought, CV2, and rajjupahita chaitanyasya, CV1, that consciousness which is associated with the rope, chaitanyasya, bheda prayojaka upadhi vrittihi rajjuscha. Bheda prayojanam is there. Both are different, enclosures are different. Therefore, one is vritti enclosure, another is rajju enclosure. Bheda prayojaka upadhi vrittihi. Vritti is the Upadhi and Rajju is the Upadhi. For CV1, Rajju is the Upadhi. For CV2, Vritti is the Upadhi. Yada, when Vrittihi Rajjuhu cha iti Upadhi dvayam. These two enclosures. One is Rajju, rope, another is Vritti, thought. Upadhi dvayam, these two, Vibhinna deshastham. Until you see the rope, Vibhinna deshastham. I am looking at you, I am not looking at the rope, suppose. So, Vibhinna deshastham. When I am looking at you, my eyes are not seeing the rope. You look at me. You don't look at the rope, suppose. So, you are looking at me, but not the rope. So, rope avachinna chaitanyam is different, and you are looking at me. Vritti, you are is on me. It is pervading. So, if you turn your attention towards rope, that vritti goes towards that. When you look at me, your vritti takes a Swamini akaram. Oh, Swamini is speaking. You turn your attention. Now, I ask you, all of you, look at this rope. Rupa akara vritti become one. That is what he says. Rajju and vritti yada upadhi dvayam vibhinna deshastham. When they are separate, tada, then alone tad upahita chaitanyayor bhedaha. So that upahita chaitanyam, upahita means what? That chaitanyam associated with. There is bhedaha siddhyati. Bheda is possible, difference is possible, but when yadatu upadhyoho ekadeshastham, once my thought pervades vrityupahita chaitanyam, occupies the rajjupahita chaitanyam, deshastham bhavati, tada, then na upahita chaitanyayor bhedaha. There is no chaitanya bhedam. Once you see the rope, my vritti chaitanyam and rajju chaitanyam, both will become one. Both will become one. No bhedaha asti. Ayamarthaha. This is already explained. Vedanta Paribhasha. There is a book called Vedanta Paribhasha. After Tattvabodha, Vedanta Sara, most advanced Advaitic epistemology given in Vedanta Paribhasha. Vedanta Paribhasha written by Dharmaraja Dvarindra. When I was studying from a Pandit, first it has got Tika also. That Tika written by Maniprabha is one Tika. Name of that Vedanta Paribhasha ki one Tika means footnote like commentary. Maniprabha. Maniprabha written by Amaradasa, and that Pandit taught us these two Tikas, Sikhamani, another one is Sikhamani. Ramakrishna Adhvari also has written another Tika. Tika means not vaccination, okay. Tika means a commentary upon Vedanta Paribhasha. That Vedanta Paribhasha is a text where all pramanams are discussed, and this Rajju Sarpa, whole thing comes there only. This Nichaladasa got all these points from where? From Vedanta Paribhasha text, and Maniprabha and Sikhamani, both are the commentaries upon that. One Pandit taught us that. Again, second time again I studied from another Pandit, same Vedanta Paribhasha. Because I love that text, I thought of studying once again. I studied that text. That's why my favorite text is Vedanta Paribhasha. Very, very nice, but language is not like this. It's very difficult, but it's very nice, worth to study. It is available in English translation, also available. Of course, you cannot understand on your own if you study, but you can try. Vedanta Paribhasha, it is English also available. Translations are available, but original, if you read, it is wonderful, excellent. That is what Acharya quotes here. So, ayam artha, same meanings, and all these are given in Vedanta Paribhasha. Another text. Vedanta Sara is available on YouTube, my classes. Those who are interested, they can listen. More clarity also comes. Not only Adi Padatha, Panchadashi Grandha, like many other texts, Prasiddha. These are all discussed in Prakarana Grandhas. Vibhinna Deshastha Upadhibhyam. When Upadhis are Bhinnam, different places, Upahita Chaitanya Yoho Bhedaha Kalpyate. Upahita Chaitanya also Bheda will be there, difference will be there. Whereas Dvayoho api Upadhayoho, when the Upadhis both are Ekadeshasthatve, when they are in one place too, Tabhyam Upahita Chaitanyam api Eki Bhavati. Upahita Chaitanyam also CV1, CV2. Wherever CV1 is there, CV2 also will be there. Siddhyati. Uktaritya. Rajju Sakshatkara. As we have mentioned above, Uktaritya. Rajju Sakshatkara Dashayam. When you get the knowledge of the rope, Rajju Upahita Chaitanyam means CV1. Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam CV2. Vritti means thought. Upahita means that Chaitanyam enclosed in the Vritti. Rajju Upahita Chaitanyam means that Chaitanyam consciousness enclosed in that Rajju, that rope. Both of them, Etat Ubhayam Eki Bhavati. Both are one and the same. Therefore, CV1 and CV2 don't take literally. Understand? CV1 alone is CV2. CV2 alone is CV1. As though they are different. The moment vritti and object join together, they are one and the same. When they are looking different as though, because of upadhi. Tatra Sakshi Chaitanyameva Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam iti uchyate. This is very interesting point. Sakshi Chaitanyam, that means CV2, otherwise known as Sakshi here, known as Sakshi Chaitanya. Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam api, that means that Chaitanyam enclosed in the vritti, thought alone is called Sakshi Chaitanya. Once again I will repeat. That consciousness which is enclosed in the thought alone is called Sakshi Chaitanya. That alone is called Adhisthana Chaitanya. That alone is called CV2. Antahkarane tad vrittau cha sthitva api. When that Chaitanyam is there in Antahkarana vrittau, sthitva api, asangataya, without any attachment, tayoho avabhasaka Chaitanya matrasya. What Chaitanyam does only illumines the rope and illumines the vritti. That's all. CV1 illumines the rope and CV2 illumines the thought. That's all. Sakshitva Abhidhanat. It is named as. Sakshi is the name of the thought enclosed in the mind. Sakshitva Abhidhana means name. Sakshi is the name of the thought enclosed in the mind. Uktaritya Rajju Sakshatkara Samaye Sakshi Chaitanyasya Rajju Upahita Chaitanyasya Abhedaha Siddhaha. There is no difference. Rajju Upahita Chaitanyamcha Rajju Jnanena Avabhasate. So Rajju Upahita Chaitanyam CV1 and Rajju Jnanena Avabhasate. Okay, by rope knowledge CV1 is evident. Rajju Upahita Chaitanyat Aprudhak Bhutam Sakshi Chaitanya. So that Chaitanyam is non-different from this Vritti Upahita Chaitanyam or Sakshi Chaitanyam. Both are non-different. Both are non-different. Rajju Jnanena eva avabhasate. One Rajju Jnanam itself is sufficient to reveal that CV1 and CV2 Adhisthana Jnanam at a time happens. Evam, in this manner, Rajju Sakshatkara Samaye, when rope knowledge is taken place, Sarpa Jnana Adhisthana Bhuta Sakshi Chaitanyasya Bhana Sattvad. So, Sarpajnanam P2 Adhisthana Chaitanyam also, Sakshi Chaitanyam also evident. Bhana means evident. Tatra Kalpita Sarpajnanasya api. Arthadhyasa P1 removed. This Sarpajnanam inside also Kalpitam or Vastavikam? Kalpitam only. Kalpitam Sarpajnanam P2 is also false. Nivrittihi sambhavati. As the P1 goes, P2 also goes. While the object is not there, Sarpa is not there, Sarpa Jnanam will exist in the mind? It will not exist. That is the idea. Now another important topic comes, just I will introduce, we have time. Very, very interesting. Like that only I am go on telling interesting because I have to pull you in the class. Otherwise, I know that you are all having very much interest in this, and if you don't have suppose full interest, even little bit less is there, you will get interest. That is the power of this subject. Let me read 157. Now Panchadashi was very interesting. Those who have attended my Panchadashi classes, 8th chapter you can recollect. Panchadashi is available on YouTube also. My classes you can listen. Sakala Triputi Bhana Samaye Sakshi Bhanam Avasyam Bhavati Nirupanam Athava Kutasthadeepe Vidyaranya Munibhihi Itham Uktam Antahkaranasya Vrittihi Cha Tadabha Abhasa Sahita Chakshuradi Karanadvara Bahirnirgatya Ghatadi Vishayan Prakashayati Tatra Ghatadi Rupaha Vishayaha Chidabhasa Sahita Vritti Rupam Ghatadi Vishayakam Jnanam Chidabhasa Sahitantah Karana Rupo Gnata Etat Trayamapi Sakshi Prakashayati Iti. This topic is very, very important topic, which explains the Advaitic epistemology, how we gain the knowledge of anything in this world, knowledge of various objects, how we get any knowledge from morning onwards till night until you go to sleep. You get various knowledge. How you get? Just Triputi. Triad is there. What is that? Sakala Triputi Bhana Samaye. Sakala means all. Pramata. Triputi means here Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam. My favorite subject. Pramata, knower. Pramanam, instrument. Prameyam, object. He is explaining. Very simple. Sakshi Bhanam Avasyam Bhavati. So, consciousness. Sakshi Bhanam means the consciousness, Chaitanyam, is evident simultaneously in three of them. Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam. Gnata, Jnanam, Gneyam. He uses here Gnata, Jnanam, Gneyam. Okay. Any three. Antah Bhavati, this Nirupanam. Nirupanam means he is going to prove that. Athava Kutasthadeepe, you can recollect from the Panchadashi, 8th chapter, Kutasthadeepa Prakaranam. Who attended the class and heard my YouTube classes, also they can remember. Kutasthadeepe, who wrote there? Vidyaranya Munibhihi, by Vidyaranya Munibhihi, Itham Uktam. In this manner he said, what he said, Antakaranasya vrittihi. Now with this above paragraph, the second revised answer over. What is that revised answer? CV1, CV2, don't take them separately because of Upadhi Bhedam. Upadhis, once you remove intellectually, Chaitanyam is one only, he says. Now he is talking about that knowledge, any knowledge, how we get like this only. First, antakaranasya vrittihi chidabhasa sahita. Same our good old topic. Now you get more and more clarity in this. Antakaranasya, the internal mind, thought, vritti, thought, what it goes and pervades the object. Chidabhasa Sahita, along with reflected consciousness. Chakshuradi Dwara. Remember Dakshinamurti Stotram. Nana Chidra Ghatodara Sthita Mahadeepa Prabhavaswaram. If you want clarity, listen that sloka. Dakshinamurti also available. Chakshuradi, Chakshuhu, and eyes, etc. Karanadwara, eyes means ears goes and listen the sound. Nose sees the smell. Eyes look at the form. Dwara. Bahir nirgatya, they go outside. Ghata vishayan prakashayati. Now I have to take my ghata pot. I have to keep all my aids, teaching aids here. So many things. Ghata, now look at the pot. Okay, it's very, very interesting. Like our class is LKG class, like children teaching aids, teacher teaches, shows, and it's very interesting. Ghata adi vishayan. So ghata is the vishaya. What my thought, you are also seeing the pot. I am also seeing the pot. See, chakshuradi dwara vrittihi pervades. Ghataadi, Vishayan, Adi Padati, any object, okay. Prakashayati. Prakashayati means illumines or not. Now this pot is evident to you or not. It is in my hand. You are all seeing from somewhere we are sitting. We are sitting in different places, different states, different countries maybe. You are all looking at the spot. You see what a amazing thing. Oh, I am also looking at the pot. You are also looking at the pot. Pot, Ghatadi Vishayan Prakashayati, illumines. How? Because through your eyes pervaded there. Tatra Ghatadi Vishayaha, Ghatadi Rupaha Vishayaha. Now among these three triad, first Vishaya is Ghata, object. Ghata is the Vishaya, object. Then Chidabhasa Sahita Vritti Rupam Ghatadi Vishayakam Jnanam. So when you look at the pot, immediately what you got? Pot knowledge. Pot knowledge, jnanam. So vishayaha, jnanam. Number one is vishayaha, object. Number two is jnanam. Then what? Chidabhasa sahita antakarana rupaha jnata. Very important. The knower. Who is the, how you got pot knowledge? Pot is the object, and you are the knower, Gnata or Pramata. Pramata or Gnata, both are synonyms. Gneyam and Vishayaha, Prameyam or Gneyam, synonyms. Jnanam, Pramanam, synonyms. Okay, so he says Chidabhasa Sahitantah Karana Rupaha Gnata. Here, Sakshi illumines the mind. Mind illumines the object, Vishaya. Okay? For example, Moon is a shadow planet. Moon doesn't have its own light. Correct? Many times I said in my classes, Moon doesn't have its own luminosity. Moon doesn't have its own luminosity. Then how moonlight we say? When it is doesn't have luminosity, how can we say moonlight? Sunlight borrowed by the moon and it becomes bright, then moonlight illumines the objects on Paurnami day. Correct? So you are seeing objects because of moonlight. Moonlight is because of sunlight. Correct? Similarly, this pot is like a external world objects, and mind is like a moonlight. Vritti. Vritti is like a moonlight. What this vritti does? He says, Chidabhasa Sahita Antakarana Rupaha. So, Aidi Sakshi Chaitanyam gives lends Chidabhasa. That means mind is like a moon. Okay? Sakshi Chaitanyam is like a sun. Aidi Sakshi Chaitanyam, Atma Chaitanyam is like sun. I lend reflection, consciousness to the mind, then mind lend sentiency to the eyes, and eyes pervade the parts. This much is happening. This and all we do not know. Just like that, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that, we say. I am the Jnata. This is part knowledge, Jnanam, and what is the Vishaya? Vishayaha, Jnanam, and Jnata. Knower, known, and knowledge. Etatrayamapi Sakshi Prakashayate. In three of them, Sakshi is there. Sakshi is involved. How Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam involved means knowledge. Every means of knowledge. Sakshi has that illumining capacity. Mind gets the power of illumining the objects because of borrowing the. All of you know this because you have attended my all classes. Many of you know this. This is you are also enjoying the subject. I am also enjoying. I hope both of us enjoying. Okay, so mind is called Pramata. Okay, Pramata or Jnata, mind, number one. Only mind cannot be called as Pramata. Mind plus Chidabhasa. Okay, mind plus reflected consciousness, RC, put together is called Pramata or Jnata. No doubt. Okay, knower. Pramata means knower. Jnata means knower. Number one. Okay, mind plus Chidabhasa is known as Pramata. Number two, Vritti is called Pramanam. Vritti is called Pramanam. Your thought serves like an instrument to pervade the object. Okay, Vritti is called Pramanam. Number three, Vishayaha is called Prameyam. Prameyam or Gneyam. Now the consciousness is there in all these three. How? Just I introduce those words. Now you see, I know the pot. All of you say what? All of you can say, I know the pot. Okay. Now I know that I know the pot. I know that I know the pot. These three we have to understand. I know the pot. I know that I know the pot. Among these three, I is called Pramata. I know the pot. I am. That I is called Pramata. Then that Pramata I know the pot. K-N-O-W. Okay. Know. That know. K-N-O-W is called Pramanam. That is Pramanam. Then pot is called Prameyam. I know, I is Pramata. Know, K-N-O-W, know is Pramanam because Vritti, Jnanam, Vritti Jnanam. So Pramanam, what do you know? Pot. Pot becomes what? Gneyam, object, Vishayaha. So Triputi. Putra Jnanam, Putri Jnanam, house Jnanam, car Jnanam, any Jnanam you take, even Corona Jnanam, vaccine Jnanam, all Jnanams, three triad is there on all these I know that I know. I know pot. I know that I know the pot. I know the house. I know that I know the house. That I know, that consciousness is evident in three of them. In Pramata, Pramanam, Prameyam, consciousness is evident. Gnata, Gnanam, Gneyam, triad, consciousness is evident. Therefore, who is that consciousness? I myself. That is my original nature. Without I, the consciousness, nothing will happen in this world. Okay, very interesting. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.